the mouse, the graphical user interface, the desktop, the windows, the icons. Everything you use on your computer, right now, was invented by Xerox in 1973. Then Steve Jobs visited their research lab, saw everything, and built Apple. Xerox went back to making photocopiers. 1970, Xerox opens Park, the Palo Alto Research Center. Staffed with the brightest minds in computing, their mission: invent the future of the office. What they actually invented was the future of everything: the Alto computer, the graphical user interface, the mouse, Ethernet networking, laser printing, object-oriented programming, all of it at one research lab. In Palo Alto, between 1970 and 1980, 1979, Steve Jobs negotiates a visit to Park. Xerox's management agrees. In exchange for pre-IPO Apple stock, Jobs walks in, sees the graphical user interface, the mouse, the desktop metaphor. He later said he could not believe Xerox was not building computers with this technology. Within 3 years, he had, and called it the Macintosh. Xerox's leadership saw the same technology every day for 10 years and saw a copier company. The Alto was never commercialized. The graphical interface was never productized. The mouse was dismissed as a novelty. The men running Xerox could not imagine that their research lab had built something more valuable than every photocopier they had ever sold, so they sold photocopiers. By 1984, Apple had launched the Macintosh. By 1985, Microsoft had launched Windows. Both built on what Xerox invented. Both worth hundreds of billions of dollars. Xerox peaked at $47 billion in market value in 1999. Then accounting scandals, failed acquisitions, missed pivots. By 2023, Xerox was worth less than $2 billion. A company that invented the modern computer interface, worth less than a mid-sized startup. Xerox did not fail because their research was bad. Their research was the best in the world. Xerox failed because their leadership could only see value in what they already sold. They measured everything against the photocopier, and the graphical user interface did not copy documents, so it did not matter, until it mattered more than everything they had ever built. Xerox built the future, literally, in a lab in Palo Alto, then invited Steve Jobs in, showed him everything, and went back to making photocopiers. Two of the most valuable technology companies in history were built directly from what Xerox invented and refused to use. That is not bad luck. That is not disruption. That is the cost of being unable to see the value of what you already have. This is Corporate Autopsy. A new case every week. Subscribe, because the next billion-dollar idea might already be sitting in someone's research lab, waiting for someone else to find it.